the band Johnny Ramone hated. John William Cummings, better known by his stage name Johnny Ramone, was an American musician who was the guitarist and a founding member of the Ramones, a band that helped pioneer the punk movement. Johnny Ramone was one of punk rock's first guitar heroes and remains one of the most influential guitarists of the genre. Until the band's disbandment in 1996, Johnny, along with the lead vocalist Joey Ramone, were the only two original members who stayed since its inception. Johnny's buzzsaw guitar riffs and the band's short, simple, yet catchy songs would soon take the world by storm, starting with their classic 1976 self-titled release for Sire, starting off a string of seminal punk releases: 1977's Leave Home and Rocket to Russia, plus 1978's Road to Ruin, which included some of the genre's most instantly recognizable anthems. But a large part of the Ramones' experience was the group's explosive stage show. Their maniacal energy and straight-ahead approach while ripping through almost 30 songs a set was infectious. Johnny Ramone, who inspired an entire generation of punk rockers, had a real dislike for one of the most legendary rock bands of all time. But why? It's to be expected, then, that he wasn't the biggest fan of their sound, but his dislike for the band also seems to spawn from their comparative success. AC/DC followed the blues rock tradition that emerged in the 1960s, while the Ramones pioneered an entirely different genre, punk rock. Johnny Ramone, being deeply rooted in the New York punk scene with the Ramones, naturally existed in a different musical world from AC/DC. It's no surprise that he wasn't a fan of their sound, but his dislike also seemed to stem from the disparity in their success. He once said that, "I just can't believe how few records we sold compared to everyone else," pointing out that Back in Black had sold 20 million copies. Johnny further criticized AC/DC by saying that Black Sabbath was much better, and described AC/DC's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performance as offensive. He concluded, "The little respect I had for them I just totally lost." While harsh, his criticism wasn't entirely unwarranted given their performance.